North side, south side, totem pole game. I know it's near and dear to you. Maybe it will change in name in the future. Who knows? We know.
You got to be PC around.
Yes, our changes are in the future at North side as far as the nickname goes. But in this game, Southside had their scrimmage canceled.
Yeah.
How much of an issue is that? Because it's like you don't get a chance to work out those kinks. The first time you're going to be playing someone, it's going to be an SAC match on Friday night.
That's the question. Who is it? Does it hurt more? Does it hurt South for not having anybody to hit and practice against? Or does it hurt North because, you know, Coach Hall is saying, well, now I don't have any tape to look at. So it's a little unknown for both teams. So what do you expect from South? Maybe Coach Norfleet doesn't even know because he hasn't scrimmaged and then North hasn't seen it. So kind of up in the air. I think it could go either way, and you know, we'll see who it benefits.
These are two teams that started sophomores at quarterback last year, and we saw growth from both of them, I think, as the season wore on. You got Dennis Johnson at Southside, now a junior. Arian Nieves now a junior at Northside. I don't know what your impression was of Arian Nieves on Friday night. I thought he threw the ball a lot more efficiently, effectively. Better spiral. I mean, he just looked better on Friday night against Lures than he did at times last season.
Yeah, more confident throw. He can spin it. I mean, it's a nice, tight spiral. I think he needs a little bit more help from his wide receivers. There was some juggling and unsureness there with his wideouts. But that kid throws a solid ball. David Johnson's solid wide receiver for Northside. Other than that, just a lot of questions. Logan Snyder's okay. But we're missing that dynamic player that Northside usually has at the skill spot, whether it's wide receiver or running back. So somebody has to emerge for Northside, I think, offensively. Maybe not necessarily this week, but definitely week 2 or 3, Homestead and Carroll. As good as Nieves is, he's going to need some help at that wide receiver spot. Needs somebody to kind of shine and kind of be the go-to guy vertically for them.
And we talked about it when we were talking about Lures Dwenger, but Northside was flocking to the football, stripping the football, getting after it when they were playing Lures in the scrimmage. Is that something, kind of a trademark from Ryan Hall, no matter what kind of athletes they have? That's something we're going to see every night on Friday, or every week on Friday?
Yeah, it's weird. They got that 4-2-5 they're playing, where they only got 2 linebackers, but they really stunt and blitz and scheme right all over the place. They're blitz. You know how aggressive Ryan Hall is on defense.
Yeah.
Coming from the edge, coming up the middle, and he's got a solid front 4 in the fact that I think it allows him to do other things with those other 2 levels of the defense because he can get a push up front, which maybe in years past he wasn't able to, so he had to kind of keep some of his linebackers home or stunt with his linebackers to kind of make up for the deficiencies on the defensive line. Now I don't think he has to do that because I think he has a solid defensive line. So that's an impressive defense that we saw on Friday. It's just so tough to go. What did we learn? It's kind of like, you know, Colts preseason. They lose 20. You know, people are going crazy. What do we really learn? What do we know in scrimmages? And a lot of coaches will tell you, we're not showing anything. We're not stunting. We're not doing anything. We're not showing anything that anybody can use later in the season.